Hey guys, it's Bosnian and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we're going to be talking about some storyline elements of the World War II Zombies mode, some extra characters that you can unlock and play as, and perhaps a future DLC setting and what that entails for the future of this game mode. So basically, the story so far goes like this, and this is straight from the official Call of Duty website. Players will embark on a chilling, dark, and mysterious journey through a snowy Bavarian village in Middelburg, Germany, as they attempt to recover priceless works of art stolen by the Axis powers in World War II. This village holds a shadowy secret key to an unimaginable and monstrous power. Beware of the twisted fate and dire consequences from the occult horrors awaiting any visitors. As you can tell, the people that we're playing as are trying to salvage antiquities from the Nazi base in this village they go to, but of course they have no clue what they're stumbling upon. One of the characters seems like she has some sort of an idea as to what's going on, to an extent at least, because she wants to tag along and also rescue her brother, who's named Klaus. And Klaus is a double agent that's been working with the Nazis in the base there. If you haven't watched the intro cutscene for World War II Zombies, here it is. It gives a little bit of insight as to what's going on.
Good to see you all again. We've had quite a ride together. Berchtesgaden, the Fuhrer's own stash. Perhaps your finest hour, Captain Jefferson.
Anytime I'm taking Nazis down the peg is my finest hour. Besides, these bastards had a Vermeer hanging next to a Valkenburg. Sure, they're both Dutch, but wrong damn century.
Olivia, your field work at Neuschwanstein led us to over 6,000 pieces stolen from private collectors in France.
The Nazis have taken so much from us all. This art belongs to the people.
And who can forget the Merker's salt mine?
Yeah, I know what I did, but hold your applause. I'd rather try knobbing a rolling donut before I bust my arse with your pennies again. It's not worth it, mate.
Duly noted. Which brings us to Middelburg and the current operation. Dr. Fisher?
10 days ago, we received a dossier. Material smuggled out by a young Austrian scientist who's reconsidering his loyalties. In it, he provides the location of a hidden bunker, where Dr. Straub and Colonel Richter have been collecting some peculiar pieces. Whatever they found, it's being used to power some kind of experiment.
You have no idea what you're dealing with, do you?
Your mission is to seize that relic. Everything else is on a need-to-know basis.
Is it just me, or does it seem that we're a wee bit late to the party? I didn't sign up for this shite.
None of us did.
But here we are, and you have your mission just as I have mine. To find and rescue the scientist who risked his life to get us this intelligence. Klaus Fischer, my brother.
I'm in antiquities, darling, not search and rescue. Best of luck.
What the hell was that?
I told you this was bugger! Austin told you!
So after that, they all make their way to the village and find themselves caught in the middle of it all. They find that they have to fight back the hordes of zombies that Dr. Straub created after making a discovery under the village. The Nazis went into the salt mine, which was under the village, where they discovered Barbarossa's hilt. Straub managed to harness that energy, using it to create zombies and everything else in this storyline. Kind of like 115, you know, it was responsible for everything essentially in the Treyarch zombie storyline. The new energy was named Geistkraft. Here's actually some unlockable storyline clips you could get in the game. He goes into further detail, Dr. Straub, about how he created the zombies and how he created everything else that involves this storyline.
The Führer had asked for something exceptional from my staff. A soldier who does not rest, a soldier who does not fear, and a soldier who does not shy away from the shadow of death. I have found that soldier. Or perhaps it is better to say that I have birthed him. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I had begun to lose hope in our ability to find artifacts of significance. But then, divine providence, the discovery of a lifetime, the hilt to the legendary sword of the Holy Roman Emperor, Frederick Barbarossa, the embodiment of German nobility, German power. The Ahnenerbe was sent to reclaim the sword piece for Hitler's personal collection, and they could not move it. Not with chains, not with tractors, nothing. When the mountain will not come to... I brought everything to the mountain. My tools, my stuff, the foremost weapons expert in the Wehrmacht, Gruppenführer Heinz Richter. Little did we know that we were about to uncover something that would change our understanding of the world. Even without breaking through the magnetic force surrounding this hilt, we have been able to siphon off vast amounts of energy. And this is where I made my greatest discovery. During one of my early experiments, an attempt to draw power from the hilt, a cable became overheated and snapped. It struck a pair of guards. They were killed instantly. They were dead. And then they were not. I watched as the first soldier began to switch violently, and then began walking towards me. And the corpse's intent was clear. It meant to kill me. Luckily, more soldiers had arrived by then and were able to put it down. But I had seen something astonishing. I had seen death overcome, and I had seen a vision of our Führer's future. Geist, Kraft. The name I have given this new form of energy. It can be conducted through the human nervous systems, activating the most primitive parts of the human cerebellum. The Untoten are preserved by the same energy that drives them. There are machines now, muscles and bones, driven by the loyalty to their master. I have found that by triggering the pain receptors on these corpses, I can augment the soldier's strength and speed. As someone who has extensively studied the effects of pain, it was inspirational. I have found my purpose here. I am to bring pain to the world. I have been betrayed. Klaus has been sabotaging my work all along. He will pay. And that bastard Richter, the man sent to assist my work, to protect my facility, he has been seduced by the power of the weapon we can build with the Geistkraft energy. The Untoten have broken free. 5 times now. We are so close to mastery here. So close to building an army. And what happened when their tanks come into view? Their mighty war machines. I am building more than just rank and file soldiers. I am building something that will tear through the mightiest steel and knock their fortresses into dust. I have created the devil himself.
So essentially, after our characters find themselves in the middle of it all, They can either decide to follow the on-screen instructions and finish that Easter egg, or they can go on a traditional Easter egg hunt and find things for themselves like we've always done in past iterations of Call of Duty Zombies. Both Easter egg endings end in a boss fight and involve Mary Fisher's brother, Klaus, who again was working as an undercover agent in the base. They somehow fused him with a giant monster they created, and I'm not sure if he is the monster or if he's just a part of it for some reason. He's just kind of dangling on it, so I'm not really sure. At the end of both Easter egg quests, you eventually kill the giant monster, which is the boss fight that you have at the end of both Easter eggs. The casual quest kills Klaus instantly, and the hardcore Easter egg saves Klaus, but only to have him literally kill himself right after they save him. So I'm really not understanding why he does this to himself, especially considering how far the characters have to go to save him. Like, there's so many steps you have to figure out and everything, and this part just kind of confuses me. If you have any insight into that, maybe in the future you're watching this, like a few months after this is made, just let me know what you think down in the comment section below, or what you know if you're watching this in the future. After that, we really don't know what happens to these characters, or if we're gonna keep playing as them. I don't really understand the ending of the map, because it really doesn't matter which Easter egg you choose, because you always end up with the same result. Klaus just dies anyways. So I really don't see how they're gonna go forward with this story from here, because the whole point of them going there was to get some stolen art and save Marie's brother. So I really don't understand where it's gonna go from here. Are they gonna go elsewhere to collect more stolen art, perhaps? I really hope not, because that would be a boring storyline, and to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to a storyline like that. I just don't want them to be going around collecting art and everything in each DLC. So far, at least in terms of the characters and their motives, they're just not really interesting. The storyline is just not interesting in that aspect. But everything else involving Dr. Straub and the zombies and the weapons and the whole facility there and everything, it's really, really interesting actually. But not much else. So, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something here, or maybe that's just it, because otherwise, I don't know. Now, if you don't know, there are actually other characters you could play as in this map. You earn them somehow from getting achievements in the game. I'm pretty sure the method of getting these new characters is pretty ambiguous at this point, but I'm pretty sure it'll be figured out soon. I don't know if these extra characters have anything to do with the storyline, but I'm sure they probably don't. I really don't see why they went to the trouble of adding more characters in for just no reason at all. But, you know, whatever. I didn't make the game, Sledgehammer did, so you can go and ask them why they did this. So pretty much everything from here is up to DLC, or things that we haven't found yet, like ciphers and whatnot around the map, maybe little notes, little scraps. I guarantee that there's a lot more secret Easter eggs we haven't found in the map yet. That could, you know, give us more story, but this is all that we know for now. The only other thing that we do have in terms of story is that we kind of already know where the next map is going to be, thanks to them releasing the release date for DLC 1 in a trailer that they posted. I don't know what this random island is going to look like or what its story is, but that's it. This is our next map. It's called Heligoland. I obviously butchered that pronunciation because I'm not German. But it's some sort of island that was occupied by the Germans during World War II. It was made for submarines in the southeastern corner of the Northern Sea. So it looks like we'll be heading to an island in the next DLC. Obviously, that makes us think about Zetsubo no Shima from Black Ops 3, but I doubt it's gonna look anything like that. Hopefully, it has something to do with underwater areas because of the fact that it's an island that harbors submarines. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe they could do the same thing that they did with this map, with like an underground area, but instead of an underground area, we would have an underwater area where we could find ruins and everything like that. That would be awesome. So that's gonna be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a rating, please subscribe, and have a wonderful day, and let me know down in the comment section below what you think about this, maybe what you think about DLC 1, maybe some ideas you have, some speculation about the storyline. Maybe I missed a few things. Just let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll be reading all of your comments. Thanks for watching. See you later.